and hopefully we'll be able to afford to be able to buy about a dozen of these F-16s down the road.
Mga idol at kabayan, good news! Update sa multi-role fighter acquisition project ng Philippine Air Force. Marami sa atin ang natatagalan. Yung iba naman nawawalan ng pag-asa, pero sabi nga nila, even slowly but surely. Behind the scene, hindi lamang Philippine Air Force, Department of National Defense o Armed Forces of the Philippines ang kasangkot upang makakuha ang Pilipinas ng totoong mga multi-role fighter. Si Philippine Ambassador to the United States, Manuel Romoualdez ay ipinahayag sa mga senador at iba pang kawani ng gobyerno ng Pilipinas na ginagawa ng Amerika at Lockheed Martin ang lahat para ma-fit o mapagkasya ang budget ng Philippine Air Force para sa labindalawang F-16V multi-role fighter ng Pilipinas. Excited na ba kayo? Panoorin ang video, i-like at mag-subscribe. Mabilis lang ito, promise!
And again, just to reiterate what Senate President Subiri said, that the United States will give us or help us in our modernization of our armed forces. They are already on stream on that one. It's really a question of funding, of course. Even if this funding is more or less considered to be special in nature, we still need quite a lot of funds, especially for the procurement of the F-16 fighter jets that we have been looking at for the past 3 years now. And hopefully we'll be able to afford to be able to buy about a dozen of these F-16s down the road.
Yeah, I forgot to ask that as well, Ambassador. If you don't mind, how's the development of the purchase of those F-16s? I know you've been working on that for several years now. Are we anywhere closer to making it happen, Ambassador?
Yes, I've gone to the Lockheed headquarters and I've met with Lockheed on many occasions, and they're trying every way they can to be able to fit into the budget that we mentioned to them. Hopefully, with our new with the new administration now, we will be able to look into a longer term payment that can fit into the budget that was a program for the purchase of these F-16 fighter jets.
Also, the necessary equipment to arm the F-16 fighter jets, Your Honors, because I know it's been a while since the United States has shared with us high technology defensive equipment. It's the air-to-air missiles, and if possible, surface-to-air missiles, anti-ship missiles. We've been actually buying these equipment right now, Ambassador, from other countries like India and Israel. And we're hoping that our #1 ally under the Mutual Defense Treaty can share that technology as well to their little brother in the West, which is the Philippines. Are we making strides in that, Ambassador?
Yes, we are. Actually, they are in fact helping us with their allies like Israel. They have encouraging Israel to supply us with some of this high-tech arms equipment that Israel produces under license from the United States. So it's an ongoing, should we say, an ongoing discussion on all of these matters, and it's part and parcel of our defense alliance with the United States. We have a 10-year vision that we are looking at on our bilateral relationship with the United States, and one of the main points there is precisely to modernize the armed forces of the Philippines.
Laban Pinas.